Think about the first time you ever went to the theater. What did you see? A movie, play, maybe a musical? For over a century, people in Dormont, PA have attended Hollywood Theater for silent films, movies, shows, and special events. Before it was known as the beloved Hollywood Theater, in 1925, the original owner, Edward James Murray, coined it as Murray's Bowling and Billiards, a place where you go to watch silent picture films like The Darling of New York and many more. But the twist was, the building had two entrances, one to the theater and the other to the basement of the building, lined with bowling lanes and billiard tables to play between silent films. Early 1926, Murray sold ownership to a company he founded called Hollywood Amusement Company, which also employed him to change the name to Hollywood Theater. What he didn't know was this would be the first of a long line of changes in ownership and management. This cinema, over a century, has been operated by 11 owners and countless managers. Hollywood Theater had many charms to it, one of which was the building itself. In the 1920s, it was rare for a theater to feature atmospheric balcony seating with a capacity of 700 seats. This made it unique for a movie theater, but it also made it the main place where the community met to hold special events, like Mrs. Dormont, Pictures with Santa, and even a harmonica competition. Around 1930, Warner Brothers Circuit Management Incorporated bought Hollywood Theater for $200,000. This was huge, considering the building was built for approximately $70,000 back in 1924 and 1925. Selling over 100% of what it was worth and only being open for 5 years was phenomenal. The theater was booming but was shut down from 1932 due to the Great Depression and reopened on the weekends for screenings in 1934. Throughout the Great Depression, the management was erratic. Yet, throughout constant changes, including various renovations such as capacity increases, staff and ownership changes, and interior and exterior redesigning, the theater stood the ultimate test of time and remained a vital part to the Dormont community. Throughout more ownership changes and more renovations, Dormont's cinematic cornerstone hit some big bumps, consistently opening and closing until 2011, when a non-profit group made up of Dormont natives called Friends of Hollywood Theater ran shows and events consistently until 2018, when the owner of the building sold the theater to Theater Historical Society of America, who currently runs Hollywood Theater to this day. So after nearly a century, Dormont's very own Hollywood Theater is still standing strong. Hollywood Theater is truly a one-of-a-kind theater and a solidified piece of Dormont's community and history. It truly is a cinema over a century.